Welcome to the River Within, a place where stories flow deeply than words, and every parable reveals something hidden within ourselves. Tonight's story begins by the river. Today's parable is called Jesus on the Riverwalk, a river within a story. The sun was beginning to set over the city of San Antonio Riverwalk. Tourists laughed, boats drifted past, music echoed from nearby restaurants. Among the crowds sat a man quietly beside the water. Most people walked past without noticing him. A few smiled, others glanced briefly and continued on their way. An elderly woman stopped. "Why are you sitting here alone?" she asked. The man smiled. "I'm waiting for someone." "Who?" "The person who needs to hear what the river has been saying." The woman laughed softly and continued her walk. The man remained beside the water, watching and waiting. As the evening approached, a tired man arrived at the river. His shoulders were heavy. His thoughts were louder than the city around him. He sat on a nearby bench. The stranger beside the river spoke. "You can carry many stones." The man looked surprised. How do you know?" The stranger pointed to the water. "Because the river told me." The man shook his head. "I don't understand." The stranger picked up a small stone and tossed it into the river. Ripples spread outward. Every worry is a stone. Another stone entered the water. Another ripple. You can stop every stone from entering your life. The man nodded. "Then what am I supposed to do?" The stranger smiled. "Learn from the river." The stranger pointed downstream. "Look carefully." The man watched the water. Leaves float. Branches drifted. Bits of debris move with the current. The river does not argue with what interests it. The stranger continued. It does not hold every leaf. It does not keep every branch. It lets them pass. The man stared at the water. "I hold on to everything." The stranger nodded. "That is why you are tired. The city lights reflect on the river. The water continue moving. Steadily, patient, free." The man sat quietly. Finally he asked, "Who are you?" The stranger looked across the water. "I have been called many things." A cool breeze moved across the river. The man suddenly remembered stories his grandmother once told him. Stories of a teacher who speak in parables. Stories of rivers, seeds, shepherds, lost sons. The stranger stood. "People think miracle is walking on water. He pointed to the river. The greatest miracle is learning how to flow. The man's eye filled with tears, years of worry, years of fear, years of carrying stones. For the first time he felt lighter. The stranger walked away into the evening crowd. The man watched until he disappeared. Only the river remained, flowing, moving, remembering its path. And perhaps that is what the river has been trying to teach us all along. You cannot stop every stone from entering your life, but you do not have to carry them forever. Let the river move you through. Let the river teach you, and keep flowing. The river within reflection. The river is not strong because nothing enters it. The river is strong because it keeps moving despite everything that does. Thank you for listening.